Every year after harvest, there's a stillness that settles over the vineyard. A moment of pause as the seasons change. Gradually, wind and rain strip the leaves from the vines, leaving the bare wood of the vines as they begin to go dormant for the winter. We really rely on a good, healthy rain year to fill up our reservoirs and give us all the water we need for the growing season. This has been a good winter. We've had average rainfall, and now in March, all of our reservoirs are full. In January, pruning began. It often takes place in 2 stages. The reason we pre-prune is that we can get a vast majority of the work done in inclement weather. It's removing the shoots from the wires and leaving elongated spurs that we can later final prune when weather permits. And we don't have to worry about fungal infections in those freshly cut wounds. When we see a stretch of dry weather ahead, the crew can make the final cuts in one pass. Our crews move so quickly, it may look like there's no thought involved in the cuts, but nothing could be further from the truth. We're basically manipulating the architecture of that vine. Pruning is part of setting up what your crop is going to be and how that fruiting zone is going to look.
So January, even though it's kind of slow out in the vineyard while they're pruning and setting up for the next year, we're busily setting up for the next year because we have 6 months until bottling. So January is actually a fervent, very busy blend time.
Yeah, I like the wine. It's white. I thought, dark cola, blackberry, cocoa, pot with.
We sit down, we usually have six samples. We as a group rank them blind, and that's so that we add up everybody's score, and the rank that is achieved through everyone is the winning wine that day.
Time went by, it just seemed like maybe just a little bit light compared to C and D, and it kind of got shoved out a little bit, but it's right in there with just super good character.
It is just an extension of that daily ritual during harvest. During harvest, we taste every single fermentation to make sure it's hitting its kind of target, that perfect place for that wine. It's not linear. Some wines and some vintages take 30 sessions, so we can make 180 iterations. Other wines kind of show you the way, and you could have 5-10 sessions of 6 wines each. So it really depends on the kinetics of the vintage. Part of that blend process to get through January and February is so that we can get Mountain Cuvée up and ready by March. So we're bottling Mountain Cuvée now. It's a big deal for the winery. It takes up some tank space, and it's early in the spring, so it kind of gets our motor running for the rest of the year.
So this is the block that we're going to be pruning. It's about a 2.5 acre block. Left maybe about an acre unpruned. So we've got about half hour expected to be done. Every March we offer our visitors a chance to learn the basics of pruning and get their hands dirty. They quickly understand, like everything in winemaking, just because it looks easy, it usually only comes with years of experience.
Yeah.